Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. Let's begin Aries. Just quickly, I do have your 2025 yearly predictions. You can find all the links to each astrological sign in the description box, so feel free to head over there and listen to those. Let's move on. This week, Aries, you have a lot on your plate. You're getting the job done. You're very reliable, which is great. People are looking up to you. You've done a ton of work, and you've got way more to go. You could be taking on more shifts at work, but overall the main message here is that you are really reliable, and this is great. One other thing that I'm noticing here is that you're like a fireball. You've gone into the new year and you haven't stopped, and you are fierce and you're tackling problems, and it could be that you are helping a lot of other people out at the same time. However, you might come to the realization that, no, I don't think this is what I want to do anymore. I think I'm just going to lay low for a while, or I'm going to take the slightly easier road. Why should I do all the hard work or all the time? Why doesn't someone else take over? Because you tend to be putting in too much, you're too nice. It sort of takes the pressure off other people's workloads, whether it's work related or home related, life in general. I feel that you've been doing a lot of that lately or previously. It does show up here. There's something about you going in and helping out people at work. While that can be a good thing, I'm not saying, don't go and help anyone, but, there comes a time where it may have been, you may have already started to realize that I'm doing way more than I should. And I've been doing way more than I should for a long time, too long. So you're thinking of easing up a little, or you already have done this. You're not exactly saying, hey, I refuse to help people. What I'm doing is I'm just not doing as much as I was doing before. And, what I think personally, that's great, Aries. I think it's great that you finally take a break, if you will, except this is going to be a much longer break. This is something that I think, and that's what I see happening. I think you've decided on doing something, changing something about yourself that you had been doing for years, if not decades. And now you're finally wide-eyed, going in, making a decision and sticking to it. I also feel that there are going to be some, what is this? I mean, this is about, if you're experiencing anything, as I said, if these are epiphanies, you're just sitting with your own thoughts, thinking to yourself, what could I do next? What is this that's not working? What is it that's not working? What can I get rid of? What is it? What does this require? It's a decluttering. It's not something that you. Okay, let me put it to you this way. As soon as January kicked in, as soon as the new year kicked off, something happened to you, Aries, something happened to you. And it's not only Aries, I do feel this is going to be in other people's readings as well, which obviously you can find out in the other readings. But specifically for you, it was about cutting people off, cutting connections, cutting ties, keeping a distance from something or someone. If not one of those things, both those things, and probably more than just those two that I've named. It may be many people, places, but something happened to you where you decided, I'm not doing this anymore. And it wasn't as if it's not as though you were thinking about this for a really long time. It was as soon as the new year kicked in, this happened. You sat there, with your own thoughts, and you said, that's me now. That's who I am now, and I'm sticking to it. There was no reason to think about it. You didn't have to mull it over. You didn't have to, there was none of that, you taking time to sit with your thoughts. As I said, you just kind of, you didn't take time to decide this, to do this. And that's how it is now. Let's quickly jump over to relationships. You've got somebody here who's willing to talk to you about how they're feeling. I do feel if you are in a relationship, communication, open-mindedness, being free or feeling free to have these discussions, that intimacy probably could be a little better. There's something about this. I mean, all of this, it may help you. It may do the both of you the world of good. And for those of you who are single, there is something here right around the corner. There's someone, I do guess somebody who's really quiet. They may not be shy, they could be, but I'm not really getting shy. I'm getting more closed off, hard to open up to others. But as soon as you get to know them, it's just, it takes time with this person. Both very drawn to each other. There's an attraction there. I do feel that between the two of you, one likes the other person more. It's not one-sided, it's just that there is more, I get more of a strong attraction possibly on your end. And I do feel that this would eventually be something really, really, really nice between the two of you. I do feel that there is a very strong attraction. I do feel that this would go a very long way. Tread carefully. I don't feel that this person, they could have just come out of a relationship only months ago, so there is still a bit raw. Thank you, Aries.